Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm just doing another mail opening. Today we've got quite a big one. It's actually only one bundle, but they've sent it as two parcels. Now, does that not imply that there's something wrong with the Royal Mail postal prices for medium parcels? That it's literally cheaper to send something as two small parcels than one medium parcel? Whatever. I do appreciate that the guy didn't use Hermes. So that's the takeaway, really. I mean, because that's the solution, is using a courier instead to get the medium parcel sent cheaper. Then you end up with Hermes and whatnot, and to be honest, a lot of them just aren't that cheap. I remember sending something with DPD once. That cost like, it's still a good £6 or something. Which obviously, it's not too bad depending on what you're selling, but anyway. It's a big wrestling figure bundle, as always. Some of it's to eBay, some of it's to keep. There's the only thing I can remember that there is that I want is a set of steel stairs that don't go around a ring post to go out the side of the ring. That's something I want for my arena, just to make it a little bit more streamlined, a little bit easier, rather than having steps laid around outside the post and taking up a bit more space on the floor and whatnot. But I can't really remember what else is in here because, as I always do, I haven't looked back at the listing. So I know that there's some good things that made me think, like, yep, let's just stick a bit on that. You know, we'll see what those were. And first of all, we've got this Deluxe Aggression Rey Mysterio. I recently saw this figure, actually, and thought, this is actually pretty good Rey Mysterio because, like, I mean, look at that. The waist joint is so bad. It literally won't sit still while I'm holding it to the camera. I thought the black and yellow sort of contrast was good. It would have been nice if there was like black on this leg or something as well, like just a bit more. This is in awful condition. It's all chipped up. Obviously the waist joint is just unconscionably bad. That is just the only thing slowing that down is the fact that his arms are flying up as it's doing it. Like, that's awful. All right. Or a boogeyman. Ah, this is quite a good one. I don't actually have this boogeyman. Oh, don't make me keep it. Oh, it's got pretty good joints, to be fair. It's this head boogeyman, which is not the most common one you see. You usually see the other one where it's a bit blacker, or the one where it's fully red, which I hate. I think it is absolutely hideous. I like boogeyman. Maybe we'll keep that, maybe not. Maybe we'll see how we feel on that one. We probably won't list that straight away, but yeah. And those two figures were loose, and then everything else is in a bag. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so, first off, we've got a Deluxe Aggression Undertaker. Oh man, do you remember the days when everyone's stop motion fed would have, like, this Undertaker, and, like, the open, like, the slap hands, and, like, the tongue sticking out? Yeah, those were the days. Also not in great condition. This kid can't have been a big fan of his Deluxe Aggressions. They're a bit beaten up, it's a bit weather worn. I think this entire bundle was £24. I think there was 24 figures in it, plus accessories, but I could be wrong. Whoa, now this is nice. I might keep this. The SmackDown shirt's a bit scuffed. It's a SmackDown shirt Funaki. I've always wanted one of these. I kind of want all of the SmackDown shirt guys. I just think they look cool. But the only one of these I've had before was in terrible condition. This one has good condition joints, but the SmackDown shirt is a bit worn at the bottom there. I don't know if you can see. Again, we'll see how I feel about that one. We've got a belt here, ECW title, nice. We have got, I was literally just going for this bid on like this bundle on like the minimum bid. I thought if anyone else bids, I won't bother, but no one else did, so we got it. Like I say, I think it was £24, 24 figures. Sounds a bit backwards. Got a Ruthless Aggression Randy Orton, so we'll stick him in a bundle and try and get rid of him as quickly as possible because he's one of those cardinal sin Ruthless Aggression figures that you just cannot get rid of. He is something good that we knew would do pretty well. I mean, it's in worse condition than you might have hoped, but it's a Tna Toy Biz Raven. This will be the third one that I have listed because I did have one I wanted to keep and then decided to list it because the knees are just terrible on all of them. You can't pose them properly because the knees just buckle. This one's in the worst condition of any of the three of them, but it still should fetch a couple of pounds, I guess. We got a Ruthless Aggression Kurt Angle. Now these sell pretty well if someone buys them. Like, you can get them, like, you know, they sell for a good price, but they don't sell very often. And you could say, like, well, you could put the price down and you might buy them, you know, quicker. But I suppose my counter argument to that would be, well, if this is still the lowest price figure and no one wants to buy it, they still don't want to buy it, do they? I don't know. You know, reducing it by like £1 or two isn't going to make that much difference. This is the main thing that I remembered was in here, is a Tna Toybiz Aj Styles. Oh, look at that! Look at that! The trigger on him goes through the jacket. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that action! It's so he can throw something while he's also fisting something. Like, just he can throw that while he's also just giving someone one there. Man, they tried to do too many weird things with the early Tna Toybiz figures and ended up with just weird stuff like this. But it should sell well. It's in better condition compared to some of these figures. Oh god, another Cardinal Sin figure. The Cardinal Sin figure. Fucking Ruthless Aggression John Cena. Again, we'll just try and stick that in a bundle, get rid of it as quickly as possible. What's the... Oh, one of these like fake BCA figures, Triple H. They do not sell well. Rob Van Dam. Cool. I always like this figure. This is quite a nice one. I think this one came with the briefcase and whatnot. That arm is stuck. That shoulder is stuck. That is weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I literally can't fold the shoulder down. Well, the arm's just going to come out if I try to. So let's just pause him. Yeah, that might be a hard sell. I have to say, like, you literally can't fold his arm down, but okay. And at the bottom, well, we've got half a ladder. Half a ladder. And the last thing in here is it Tori Wilson? Yeah, looks like Tori Wilson. Never had a Tori Wilson, so that's cool. And I'd probably keep it if it was in better condition, but the boobs are a bit scuffed, aren't they? And does that arm not want to go down either? It's weird, that one. Like, the shoulder won't even, like... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've never had one of these before. I don't know what they sell like. I haven't got a clue. So, on to the second parcel. Man, I've got so many figures to like sell and list. Like, I really didn't need any more bundles. I've been doing okay on eBay recently with some really cool figure sales, so I'm going to do a video on that at some stage. Maybe after this, if I can be bothered. But yeah, I mean, we need to get these just straight listed again and straight back out the door. And good lord, the ring steps. These are the whole reason why I bought this set. And the ring steps are huge. They are so much bigger than I thought they were going to be. I just assumed they'd kind of be this size. But no, they're like just under twice that size, I'd say. I mean, that's fine. I'm going to use these either way. They look like they need a bit of a clean. But this is what it was all for, just to get a flat set of steps I could lay against the side of the ring. It's not absolutely perfect, but they're more or less... There's slight gap, but they're more or less the same height as a AEW mid-size ring. Oh, we got a crowd barricade as well. They're huge. I've never actually had any of these before. They're bigger than I thought they would be. That's cool. We got that now. Probably keep that as well. Oh, man. There's some interesting stuff in here. And it's straight for you, baby. We've got a Trish Stratus with a big red blob on the back of her head. I mean, this might sell well. Again, I've never had any Trishes, so I don't really know. She's got the full bodysuit on and everything as well. We can get the mark off the back of the head. She'll probably be fine. We've got this Rey Mysterio. Oh, I hated them when they were doing this shit where he had like a ripped mask. It's like the back then equivalent of him having an eye patch on figures now. But obviously, this looks worse than the eye patch looks on the figures. But I guess the eye patch gimmick was so dumb. It's hard to argue which of those two things is worse, but that's pretty bad. We've got a John Morrison. Okay, just standard Jakks specific John Morrison. We've got an early JBL. That's cool. It's quite a good generic head. Quite a generic body as well, actually, if you paint over the JBL. Maybe you will be heading over to Trash Fed, sir. We have got... What's this? This is nice. Oh, it's Chavo. It's not Eddie, it's Chavo. Alright, Chavo Guerrero. Probably the nicest Chavo Guerrero I've ever seen. Apart from his Elite, but it's still only Chavo. I don't know. I already kept one Chavo that I kind of liked the attire of. This one's a bit damaged, to be honest. I might head swap it though. I prefer that head to the other one. The one it already has. Alright, good. we got this Bone Crunching Action Eddie Guerrero. So I have sold these fake Bone Crunching Action figures with the Eddie and the Triple H before. It sold for like absolutely nothing. We're talking like £1.50 in postage. But we did get rid of them, which at least we've got the two. We can try and just do, you know, replicate the results. We got Rosie. The printing of the R looks a bit different there. No ponytail, obviously. Of course not. Why would he? Less ripped than the last Rosie I got, I guess I could say. We got a Deluxe Aggression Boogeyman. And interesting that both of the Boogeyman figures have all of the little things. Oh man, that's cool, isn't it? He's got like proper like wrinkles on his forehead and shit. Like a bit more detailed than the Ruthless Aggression ones. A little bit loose at the waist there. Cool. Please don't make me start a Boogeyman collection. I really don't want to. I'd have to own that red-headed one. That's terrifying. I'll probably sell alright, but it doesn't smell alright. That wasn't going to be a joke when I started talking, but it became one. And the last thing we've got here is this silver Charlie Haas figure. Just turned back up in Impact, bless him. Sorting his life out. Yeah. Don't know what else I like. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag of a bundle. I think the Boogeymans and the TNA figures will probably do okay. Everything else I might just bundle up and try and get rid of. It's hard to say how good this bundle is, really. But, you know, it's not bad. Mainly bought it to get the steps, but obviously we wouldn't have spent an awful lot on those. So, I don't know. It's hard to say, really. It's not the best bundle I've ever had. It's probably not the worst either. We got the ring steps and the crowd barricade either way. And some of the stuff should sell okay. The Tna Toy Biz figures tend to do pretty well, so that should help out, boost the numbers a bit. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this mail opening video. If you enjoyed it, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I've got a lot more of these mail opening videos, and a number of them are big wrestling figure bundles like this as well. So if you did enjoy this, please do check those out as well. And other than that, goodbye.